Welcome to KocoSports. I am the huge wanted kid idiot Dave Koco from Wrestle, a podcast on YouTube KocoSports, wherever you find your podcast needs. And every now and then I'm on twitch.tv/KocoSports, but gonna try to be more on YouTube. We are asking the most important question: win, loss, or tie. What did you think of Pro Wrestling Noah's Monday Magic, Episode 1? I was there live, not with my squeaky chair, but I was there live in Shinjuku Face. And I first off, boys, I gotta level with you here before I get my win, loss, or tie. I already shot this video, and I forgot to have my microphone on. So it's just me going. For like 20 minutes. I made it to the main event, and I was about to be like, oh, this guy unmasked, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, wait, why is my audio bar down? So, you know what? This is going to be the greatest tribute ever because I already did this for a few, so it's going to feel a little bit awkward. I give it a win. Noah has some of the strongest willed fans. Some people call him smart, some people call him picky, some people call him, intelligent. I don't know, but they have a fan base, and Pro Wrestling Noah shot to the moon with the We Are Noah, Congo, and then they got swept. Everything is awesome. Crowd doesn't think it's that big a deal, but the people that buy the tickets show up every day. Been with Pro Wrestling Noah for such a long time. Kind of lost hope, and this gives us hope, and I'm kind of excited to see where this goes, because even during the N1, I felt like the fan base was angry. It was like, Kano better win, Nakajima better win, brah! This is the first time people had fun. It just felt great, and it gives people hope. I asked like maybe 10 to 12 Japanese friends, hey, you want to go see Noah Magic 1 Shinjuku Face? And they're like, nah, I'm cool. And in America, you guys love your corporations a lot, but here, and I have North American friends that always complain about it on Twitter, like if you ask a Japanese fan, they're like, what's on the card? Who's on the card? What are the matches? They don't just go for a logo. They go for key matchups. They go for key matches. And for a long time, Noah fans were angry or not showing up. And this was like a soft reboot. Like, we know we'll never get the We Are Noah movement back. We'll never, ever get the sweep. I know a lot of people are like, oh, give it time. It's never coming back. We know most likely we'll probably never have Congo again, or at least the Congo we know and love. We know we're probably going to lose a lot of people. It's just, we know this. But this was like a soft reboot. It was like, this is Noah Monday Magic Episode 1. I know this offends Americans, but this is how my Japanese friends describe it. We're going to Americanize it. The stadium looked a little bit different. The stage setup was a little bit different. There was no G-Man. Some bullshit there. Where the hell's my goddamn G-Man? I was going to start a G-Man chant, but I was just like, where's G-Man? And they're like, that's enough out of you, American. I was like, all right, I'll behave. But overall, I give it a win. Is it a perfect? No, but it gives people hope. And I've already got a couple messages. People are like, yeah, let's go see episode 2. Let's go see episode 2. It should be great. Now, granted, Muda being announced for episode 2, that probably might help a little bit. But this was a very fun show, and it gave people hope. And as someone that's been to, I've been to Pro Wrestling Noah, I've been to New Japan, been to the events. Me and my wife invest in a lot of restaurants and businesses. I know tons of people that own businesses, restaurants, sports, bars. I know a lot of people, and they all were just like kind of negative on Noah, especially the older crowd, and this gave us hope. And I think that's good. And some of the things worked like $1 million, and some of it like, what the hell were you thinking? So overall, I give it a win. It was a happy Noah crowd, and I don't know when the fucking last time I saw a happy Noah crowd. I didn't know that was fucking allowed. I didn't know. didn't know. I'm sorry, I gotta fucking make a joke that iJapan told me. This is only exclusive to the Second Take. He goes, why are fucking foreigners always so goddamn happy no matter what the product is? I'm like, I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. But overall, they Americanized it. What does that mean? More sports entertainment, more stories, different setup, more like a TV show. And even though I don't like this in comic books, it's a soft reboot, and I think we needed a soft reboot. I mean, I don't think I've ever met a Pro Wrestling Noah fan that's Japanese that, like, were on board. Like, goddamn, we are no movement, nothing. Goddamn, get fucking swept. Goddamn, Congo, we're a fucking Masawa. Like, they're just old Japanese guys that really fucking love Pro Wrestling Noah. And hopefully they can bring us back, bringing a new crowd in. But even in the N1, I don't think they were that happy. They were just angry. It's like, Nakajima or Kennel better fucking win this. So it's a nice soft reboot, and some of it did great, some of it didn't. It is still on for free on wrestle-universe.com. Not an advertisement, hashtag not an ad, hashtag obviously. And one big suggestion I make it weekly. People were leaving just waiting to get tickets. People in the elevator were like, we gotta wait 2 weeks? I want to fuck it now. I think monthly, traveling, or weekly. I think every 2 weeks people are gonna forget about it. We have the attention span. And here's the thing, if you make it weekly at Shinjuku Face, you could sell season tickets, and then it gets in the habit. It's like, oh, Monday night we go. And that really does work as far as marketing goes. So overall, give it a win, giving us some hope. I apologize if I'm repeating stuff. Like I said, this is my second take, so I'm always feeling like, did I say this already? Bah! Guys, when you record a video, make sure your volume's on. Pro tip. All right, so there you go. All right, let's go break this down. We start off Pro Wrestling Noah. Nasawa comes out. It cuts a promo. He shows that there's a new championship belt. It's a returning GHC Hardcore Openweight Championship belt. It's been there before. Not hardcore like in Hardcore Pro Wrestling. Think more like Dragon Gate. Think super fast, no rest spots, just hardcore like, oh, they're fucking going at it. Not hardcore like chairs, tables, and bears. But yeah, but overall, not bad. I was a little pumped up, but at the same time, I was like, what the fuck? Another title? It's like, they save it a little bit later, but all of pro wrestling just has too many titles. But they brought it back. Hopefully it will be just the magic show. Like I said, I was there in Shinjuku Face Live, and hopefully it's weekly. Keno comes out, and he'll be in the first main event. People went effing insane. Keno is the heart and soul of this fucking company. I mean, just absolutely fantastic. Then comes out one of two new wrestlers, an American youngster named Teriyaki. I'm reading this off. When he was trying to get a teriyaki thing going, I thought he was doing a heel tactic. I didn't think that was his fucking name. He's like, chant teriyaki. I was like, I get it. Ha 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 ha. And it's like, oh shit, that guy's name is Teriyaki. So first time I saw it, Ninja Mac was there. Ninja Mac! And he wins. It was a great match. A little bit, I wouldn't say sloppy, but a little bit mistiming. So I want to see these guys get a longer match and see what they can do in the future. But overall, I really enjoyed it. Want to learn more about Teriyaki. And Ninja Mac announces that he'll be going for the title. Now, granted, he did call it the wrong title, but we still fucking love some Ninja Mac around here. So there you go. So after defeating Teriyaki, Ninja Mac puts his name forward to be in the title picture for the revived GHC Hardcore Openweight Championship. They also advertised that Great Muta will be at episode 2, so super excited, super pumped up about that. And then you have the 6-man tag match. Now I'm not a big fan of 6-man tags. I don't like 4-man tags, 5-man tags. I know, but that's Japan. I know. But it being a mystery was kind of an interesting take. So the first team out is Soya, Kitamiya, and Fujimura. Soya insanely over. N1 Kawasaki, people were going crazy. And then they bring out Miyawaki, which a lot of people loved, and Go. And then they have a mystery opponent. Who do you think it's going to be? I thought the way they did this, like, everyone thought it was going to be Nakajima. Like, all right, we're getting Nakajima at the first episode of... Oh, it's not Nakajima. And that was a bit off and a bit weird. Vegeta comes out and Miyake pins Fujimura, and that's a 6-man tag. I did feel like it being a mystery did add to the excitement, because if I knew this was a 6-man tag, I probably would have fucking zoned the fuck out. But it got me interested as far as that stuff goes. Next, you have a tag team match. LJ Cleary, a brand new wrestler, coming in, tagging up with Oya. They go against GLG, the good-looking guys. I still think it's one of the worst fucking names ever, but I'm recycling jokes. But people don't... First off, does anyone besides me or Muda remember ROD? Because if you do, you're old. That was me retaking a joke from the second one. But ROD, like, no one ever wanted to say their name because it was so fucking stupid. And I think GLG is going to be that way. People are like, oh, you remember Jake Lee? You remember those guys, right? GLG. Dad, what did they stand for? I ain't telling you, son. I ain't telling you. Jake Lee, so they come out, Anthony Green, you think it's going to be, they do an entrance. They really played up on a mystery. And then they were like, oh, who's going to be Anthony Green's partner? Will it be his tag team partner? Jake Lee comes out. There is no pop at all. But after the no pop of Jake Lee coming out, I think that was the warmest reception that we got of Jake Lee. And on top of that, Jake Lee was basically having fun with the fans, and he's winning people over. It might be one of those things he might have to go face. I don't know, but it was probably the warmest reception I've seen of Jake Lee live. I mean, so it's there. Anthony Green pins Oya, but of course LJ Cleary screws him over. I thought it was kind of weird kayfabe wise. I was like, kayfabe wise, I'm like, what's going on here? But basically, LJ Cleary was always going to be a GLG good looking guys, and he joins them. Storyline, it was a bit rough, but entertainment was a lot of fun. All right, next you have the tag team match. You got the women's tag team. I think this is one of the better matches of the night. I know I got to meet Yu. I believe that's how you pronounce it, after the event. She was super kind and super sweet. I hope I said her name right. It would be really embarrassing if I met her. I thought it was very stiff at times, very funny, very entertaining, very cute. It had a little bit of everything. And I know I've been big statement, big stance. I don't think Noah should have a women's division. Wait for it. You have white knight and bastards that refuse to watch women's wrestling unless they add all the girls from Cyberfight. I think the girls from Cyberfight have deserved to be there. I really believe that. Have a women's division. I hang out with tons of the Japanese, and I never met a guy that's like, I don't want women in Noah. Never. And I hang out with tattooed gentlemen to business owners to 40, 50, 60-year-old grumpy men going, I remember Miss Sewa. And me too. Miss Sewa was amazing. But I don't think anyone is, they're trying to spin it Disney-wise. If you don't like this, you hate women. It's not the case at all. It's just make sure the women that help build your company, Cyberfight, don't forget about them. But overall, I really enjoyed this. He does get the victory, and I think it's top 3 matches. I thought this next one was match of the night. I got to sit in front of a restaurant owner. Shout out to Mexican restaurant bar, Lee Tequila. Make sure to check it out. You guys, if you guys ever come to Japan, let's head up Lee Tequila. Like, what are the odds of me speaking pro wrestling English to a small audience? We got to tickle the balls of the algorithm. Like, comment, subscribe. And you guys come to Tokyo and we just rock it. But yeah, it was a lot of fun sitting next to him, watching it. It was a 3-way tag match. You had Dragon Bane, Alpha Wolf, the champs. Kodaji, I always fuck up his name, by the way. High 69, Yohei and Tadasuke. Yohei, absolutely fucking love him. Dragon Bane and Alpha Wolf, absolutely fucking amazing. Hiroki's team gets eliminated first, and Yohei's team beats the champion. Now I'm like, oh, we got new champions. Interesting. I was even thinking about starting a chant like, please come back to Dragon Bane and Alpha Wolf. And someone just whispered to me like, no, they're not leaving. And I was like, what do you mean? And then Dragon Bane and Alpha Wolf still have the titles. And I was like, did these son of a bitches do a non-title match? Listen, there's a lot of stuff we can get from America. Let's leave that one, Let's leave that. Let's say we go to the American buffet. Mystery opponent, sure, we'll bring that in. Stage, sure, we'll bring that in. Episodic episode, sure, we'll bring that in. A little bit of drama, a little bit of storyline. It depends on the situation, but we'll sprinkle it in. Non-title matches, send that shit back where it fucking came from, okay? That's all I'm saying. But yeah, overall, a fucking fantastic match. Dragon Bane and Alpha Wolf, they're insanely young and insanely talented, and Yohei is absolutely awesome. I could have got to meet Yohei. I just had a quick hello, what's up? I got to meet Yohei, but instead I went to a bar with my friend and sang karaoke. I should have met Yohei. Mistakes were made. Next, you got Keno, the Super Over, going, and he comes out first, going against Great Mummies. Okay, so this guy, he's wearing like a luchador mask. He's got dreadlocks. He's wearing all white, and he's absolutely covered in baby powder. That if you sat close enough in Shinjuku Face, you were like, and they were working the shittiest version of Undertaker match I've ever fucking seen. All right, now listen, I'm not shitting on the Undertaker, but you've all been to an indie show where that's the shittiest version of the Undertaker possible. That's what we were fucking rocking here with. And the momentum of the stadium just went whoop. And we were fucking floored. We're like, listen, dude, we understand there's going to be some hit and misses, but this Great Mummy ain't doing it. And then out of nowhere, it was like, what? And it was Kojima. I, of course, always loved to unmask and it be someone else. So that got a huge pop, but let's never do that again. Kojima versus Keno 1-on-1 would have been fucking fantastic. But we had to wait through 5-10 minutes of fucking baby powder. Like, I think a lot of people were just dead inside. Like, it's like, all right, we're here. Reboot. Got it. Episodic. You got it. All right. More Americanized. Got it. I'm on board. What the fuck is that? And then out of nowhere, the chops came, and it fucking brought happiness to us. And then when they unmasked, it was fucking fantastic. I don't know how I feel about it. The unmasking and the chops were fucking fantastic. But to get to that was dreadfully fucking painful. It was the most painful fucking experience of my life. After the match, they shake hands, and then the good-looking guys come out, and they do the olds. And this is perfect booking, okay? Listen, sometimes I fuck with you on booking, sometimes I don't. If you're going to do episodic TV, and it's episode 1, you have the face or faces in the ring, and you have the heels on stage. Chef's kiss. I fucking love you. That's how it's fucking done, boys. That's booking 101. That's how it's done. Absolutely fucking loved it. And yeah, overall, just a great fucking event. Not a perfect event, but a fun event. And I just hope it's weekly. If you made it weekly, I'd buy season tickets right now. That's what you got to do. So Yohei and Tadasuke declares they're going to recapture GHC Junior Tag Team Champs. They should be the champs right now, but they're not. LJ Cleary joins GLG. And the GHC Hardcore Championship is going to be Ninja Mac will be fighting a mystery guy. See who that is. And Great Muta is advertised to be there, which should be great. I had fun. I think The audience had fun. I just think it should be weekly, and you should learn from your mistakes and capitalize on the stuff that was good. There was more good than bad. I would love to see the whole roster there. I don't know if this is an NXT. Like, G-Man not being there felt weird. The whole roster not being there felt a little weird. But I don't know if it's because it's a mystery. I don't know if it's because it's like the NXT. But either way, night one was fun. And it's the first time in a while that I saw Pro Wrestling Noah fans having fun. Like, they were just having a good time. A good time had by all. So, overall, I give it a win. I believe this is kind of a soft reboot. And I don't know. Outside of the N1, I think we needed this. And even at N1, like, the people in Kawasaki were just so fucking angry. It's like, I know it sounds weird, but you've been in an event. Like, ECW, you've been in an event where like ECW, Ring of Honor, and the fans are like, "Argh!" And you've also been in an event that's like, yeah, there is a difference. And I thought the vibe of this show was fucking fantastic. Granted, do I want to see the guys? And hopefully they have the English commentary up. I know for the next 2 weeks it will be free on Wrestle-Universe.com. I'd make these shows for free. Like, this is what I would do. Well, let me put on my fucking thing. First off, Ninja Mac's winning the fucking title. I don't care who you bring out. Ninja Mac, champion. Second, keep the mystery. Mess around with what works for sports entertainment, what doesn't. Make sure you have an English commentary team. And not on the thing. And make it free all the time. And then have the other events, big ones. Like, if you saw this for the first time, you're interested about where Jake Lee and Keno is going to go. You're interested. So I would love to treat it as if it's Monday Night Raw or Monday Night Nitro or AEW Dynamite or Impact Wrestling, where it's a weekly thing. We don't really have that here in Japan. We have cut-up matches, and we have, this is a sports event type shows. So it would be interesting. I would definitely do it weekly. The place was fucking people waiting for their tickets. It seems to be having positive impact, and it's a soft reboot we needed. I think it brought back hope. I really did. Now, they can all piss this away. They can build off it. We'll see where it goes. But overall, I really, really enjoyed it, and I'm kind of interested in what it's going to do, because this could be something really, really big. Put it for free on YouTube. Put it on, I don't know, maybe not YouTube. Well, fuck it. Put it for free on YouTube. Put it for free on, Wrestle-Universe.com. Do fucking weekly stuff. Bring in your stars. Don't always have to have matches. Don't make them fucking fight mummies. But, I could see such great things out of this. And the thing is, I've been asking for something like this for a while. When I talked to New Japan, I was like, we got to do this. We talked to Noah, we got to do this. When I talked to Dragon, you got to do this, especially if it's one building. I even talked to 01 a couple years back, and I was like, what do you should do? I was like, dude, you got a building, just fucking run it every fucking week, and then have it build up to the big ones. So I'm super excited. Was it perfect? No. Does it give me hope? Does it give a lot of people hope? I believe it does, and it should be an interesting situation, and hopefully they can build off it. All right, I am tired, and I don't know how much I repeated stuff, because this is my second take. If you're like, hey man, he repeated a lot of stuff, I want to apologize, because my brain is like, did you say this? The original episode had a joke about Ricky Martin. You're never going to fucking know the joke about Ricky Martin, but it was there. Mistakes. I made a few. All right, maybe Monday Magic episode 2, I'll be a lot better. I can't make any promises. Dude, have you ever shot a video? Like, I literally shot up the video up to Kojima unmasking, and then out of nowhere, I was like, oh fuck, the volume's not on. Yeah, that was a rough one. But yeah, so if I repeated stuff, I apologize. And not a lot, but it sucks when you do like stuff in one take and then you gotta do a second take because your jokes don't fucking land, and they don't. Like, dude, I bet you would have loved the Ricky Martin joke. You would have been like, fuck yeah, Coco, that's goddamn hilarious. Do you get that? No, you don't get that because I fucked up. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. I stream on twitch.tv/KocoSports when I have time. I used to say almost every day, but I haven't been there in like 4 days. I'll definitely be there tomorrow. Hopefully, knock on wood, big day. And yeah. With that, dude, this is why I only do this, just between me and you. You guys have made it this far. This is why I only do one takes. If I got to do a second take, I fucking like. Did I say this? Did I not say this? Did I say this? With that, I am over. Hey, boom, 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 boom. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop.